Welcome to the 2019 MOA exhibition in Taiwan. I'm Johnny and I'm the Poseidon. Okay, today I'm going to introduce our new product and I will take two parts to introduce. First one, let's welcome our partners. Poseidon finally created a whole AEG system. We have 6 types: Code 1, Code 2, Code 3, Code 4, Code 5, and Code 6. As you can see on the ejector, it's a very different. The long one to the short one, and even with the silencer for the sniper type. And when you think about that, just ejector, there's nothing to be interesting. Then now let me show you what's the performance. Okay, now follow me. Okay, this Code 1 is very light, and its body, receiver, and the upper is made in polymer, and the reel is a polymer too. Only the Code 1's reel is made in polymer. Code 2 to Code 6 reel is made in aluminum. But the difference one is that Code 1 and Code 2 is the same type. Difference only the material of the reel. This one is a metal, this one is a plastic. But the weight is the only difference, 100 grams, so it's very light. Okay, here we go. Let's show you the first one. This AEG install the electronic trigger system. We call it a Trident system. Okay, let me show you the normal one. Okay, safety, semi, photo. It's very normal, right? Now let me change the fire selector to the safety. Pull the trigger for a long time. Okay. Let's see the magic. 3-point fire. Okay, photo still alive. Now I cancel the 3-point fire. Just change your fire selector to safety. You can cancel that. And now let me show you the second performance. Pull the trigger 2 times. Okay, now I change the sensitivity of the trigger. You can see my finger. I will pull the trigger very slowly. Okay, this is the first one. It still can be adjusted. Now I do it again. Pull the trigger 2 times. Here we go. See how it's different. Okay, maybe it's not enough. One more. Pull the trigger 2 times. Let's see. It's very sensitive. Okay, now photo still alive. Okay, now let me cancel this performance. Change the fire selector to the safety. Pull the trigger 3 times. It's the last performance. Okay, let's see. Pull the trigger and hold it. After 3 seconds, fire. One more time. Pull the trigger and hold it, waiting for the 3 seconds. Fire. Why I do this performance? We created this performance for the new Airsoft. When you are running to lock the target and the target will moving, you see the target and lock it, pull the trigger, but you see it's wrong way. You pull out, you release, you will not fire. You are not exposed to your position. And like a sniper, you are hiding and you see the target is over there, steady. Okay, you think about it's okay, pull the trigger, hold your weapons, fire, and then you run away. Okay, this is performance. Okay, now I have already introduced the Trident electronic system, but there's another problem is that everybody playing the Airsoft, especially in AEG, you're afraid the battery will burn your motor and even your string. And this is an electronic system. It has a PCB inside. You may be afraid about why if I use the wrong battery, will I damage the PCB plate? No, don't worry, because we designed a self-protection mechanical. Why we do this? For example, if your battery voltage is too low or too high, even you have already tied on the battery, you change the fire selector to the safety, you change the fire selector to the semi. No matter how you pull the trigger, it will not work. It's warning you, your battery is not good. Okay, so don't use that. Change the battery. And if you are shooting, boom, 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 boom. You're firing, but it cannot work. But your battery still have a power. Then why? Because the Punisher give you information is that your gearbox inside, your piston head, your piston or your gear may have a damage too. Due to this situation, we have already considered about that the AEG may face. We have already designed inside. So you can use this AEG very safely and correctly and conveniently. You don't need to afraid if I do something wrong, if I have some any permission information can let me to know how is my AEG healthy or situation. That's a Punisher, and this weapons. Sorry, I'll quite call that the weapon. Doesn't matter. This weapon will be published in the next years. Okay, we are established. Okay, this is a Punisher. Now let's follow me. Let's introduce the Poseidon kits. 鸟哥，我准备要切入。Okay, sir, you have already seen that all over there is a GBB system of the Poseidon. You can see the Trident, Trident rifle based on the VFC system, and we created by ourselves and published in the last years. And the BMW, and the P17, P18, and the P19 Shadow. Okay, but now today I'm going to introduce one. First is our parts. First one, I'm going to introduce our rubber. Okay, 2 years ago, we created our Poseidon GBB rubber. Okay, but it's only for a W system. But now finally we created GBB rubber for the Tokyo Maru E and the VSR10. What's the difference? The WE GBB rifles, the WE GBB rubbers have a breaking point and a pressure point. And the breaking point is the 1. But this time, we created this Tokyo Maru E GBB rubbers. You can see the breaking point. Breaking point has become the 2-1. So the location will be a triangle. The locator will be a triangle. That will let your BB will be located in the correct position, more stable. Especially for the VSR10, you can only shot one shot and very slowly. So it will give you a very stable. Okay, the second is an AEG rubber. AEG rubber, we do the new design and make a revolution. Do you see this difference? No? Don't worry, let me tell you. Original AEG rubber has the 2 teeth and the 1 pressure point. And now we cancel the 2 teeth and make a bridge. You can see there's a bridge. But you may think about that. So you use the bridge to pressure the BB ammo? No, this 2 bridge is help you when you instill the rubber in the barrel. Your rubber will not rotate. Your rubber will not rotate. You are very stable. When your ammo is coming through the pressure point, your rubber will still be in the right position. Make your photo very straightly. Okay, this is a rubber. And now, anti-icer nozzle system. Red ISP, I believe everybody have seen it very more, and it's a major product of the Poseidon. But you can see the first one, spring has been different. The O1 spring is a COMSOM, right? It's like a COMSOM. The upside diameter is bigger, and the bottom side diameter is very small. But now we have created a tone side. It's original. It's our new spring. Okay, you can see when I pressure it, the spring will not rotate it very more. Okay, it's a new one. And the more important thing is that, see the ice peak's bottom. You may think about that. Whoa, why we created so lot of hole? Because in some country, when your weather is very low, your gas pressure will be very low too. We created this hole like a golf ball. The flow will come in here, create a vortex. The vortex will help the ice peak to close the door inside the nozzle. Then, so this is point to the low pressure gas. What's that point? What's that calculation? That means in the weather is very bad or it's very cold weather country, you still can use, you can play the GBB more stably. This is the ISP. And now, ani-icer nozzle kits. About 3 years ago, we have published the 01 and the 02 for the WAR and the W SCAR system and the PDW system. Now this one is the Alpha 1. It's point to the VFC AR system and the HK416 system. Same one, Teflon, nylon 6 material, and a new ISP inside here. Okay, and you can see here's the screw. We tie in a screw that you can adjust. When during the winter, you just tie in more and let it speed more loose, and your gas will not eat too much. And in the summer, okay, you think about that, it's all right. You can release the screw and let the gas more powerful. Let your trajectory fly more far away. Okay, this is our ani-icer nozzle kits. Okay, the echo spring of the for the AEG system. This is a revolution products too. You can see this head is connected to the spring guide, AEG spring guide. We make it more thick. We make it thickness and the ring more. Why? Because when you pressure, it will not rotate it. And the secondary, that we all know when the spring is pressuring, even the ring has already connected together. But if you have the rotated, it will lose your power. But we designed this spring with what? When it's pressure, the swing will twist. The circle will twist. When it twists, touch together, it will not moving anymore. It will not may not be very terrible. Save a lot of energy. And what's that important point is that if the original spring, he not only have the problem is that when you pressuring, he may have to rotate it, and the second point is that it may have to expand. If it expand, your piston is coming here, it will be stuck. Then your AEG cannot move anymore. That's the important thing. So we have already solved this problem, and this is the new our AEG springs, Echo Spring, revolution type. Okay. Now, here's it. Okay, the striker system for the High-capa. Okay, the original striker is firstly applied on the glass system, and using the material is aluminium. But now we're using the copper. We're using a fist-forward copper. Fist-forward copper. It's a kind of material in the Chinese legendary. What's the difference? It like a Teflon, has a smoothly performance itself. Okay, and what's the important thing is that when you combine together, okay, let's see here. Can you see a bridge? Can you see here? Over there is a bridge. Yes, correctly. Why we use here? Because we know the High-capa not only during the work game, but also in the IPSC. IPSC shooter very care about every densities and every error between the parts. So we created this. We created here to let you can install the packing by yourself, to make sure your harbor chamber with your outer barrel will be very mixed, very fit with your receiver. Let your High-capa very stably. Okay, and then rotated is a whole circle for you to adjust. So your adjust range is very big. And here, a lot of High-capa, some High-capas spring guide may create a hole to position the spring, to position the recoil spring. Some don't have. So we create this thing. It can tie on. You can tie it on. Let's can apply for a KJ. And you don't. If now you have a buyer weight WE system, you just take it away. So you can use for two types. Okay, this is our striker system. And now I'm going to introduce a more important one thing is that I believe everybody have already know the Polymer AT, this real fire pistol. And fortunately, Poseidon get the real fire license and create this receiver. And this receiver, we have a testing. It can feed the WE system. it can feed the WE system and the Tokyo Marui system correctly. You don't need to do any adjustment or fix any error. And the VFC can too, but the VFC have some error and the density still need to fix and need to resolve. We're still in the research. So if you today, you have, for example, you have a WE G17, you just take out every part and a slide, install it, pull it, complete it. You got a P80, Polymer 80 pistol. And but one point is very important is that this can only feed the Glock system Gen 3. Only can feed the Gen 3. If you are the Gen 4 or the Gen 5 system, it cannot feed. Oh, let's waiting for it publish. Okay, it's very important. Okay, the last one. Tokyo Marui MK23. Very silenced pistol for a sniper. I think it's the best secondary weapon for the sniper. But we know that adjusting the hard up of this pistol, you need to take out the slide. But take out the slide is very difficult. Not a smooth, not a straightly. You have to straighten it and take an angle and take out the way. But we find out this problem, so we create a chamber, hard locate chamber for it. You can see there's a 4-screw hole. 4-screw hole to locate the hard chamber tightly. And the secondary, 2 screw. You can adjust the hard from the top side, so you don't need to take out the slide. You just need to adjust the hard from these 2 screw. 2 screw will pressure the plate, then plate will pressure the rubber. And this product will sell with the inner barrel and the rubber together. So your MK23 maybe will be the secondary sniper. It's very tightly. Okay, last thing. You can see there's a lot of lock and load. You can see there's a lot of lock and load parts. Last year's lock and load published the part for the GBV system. And now you see over there is all for the AEG system. Maybe in the future, you can see the lock and load part will be installed on the Punisher. This is our new product and introduced and be published and will be show you in this year, in the 2019. And every product I show you today and introduce today, all will be sold in the next year, 2020. And I hope I will see you guys in the next year. Thank you for watching.